Hello and welcome back. Took me a while, but I got it. Took me a way too long while, because apparently making a quick forward template is not as easy as I thought. So I had to figure out how to do it first, and that took me a little bit of time. So, but we're back, and I can now quickly designate the entire damn thing in one go. It's a safe template, so I don't, I'm not risking anything like that. So, right. We are, yeah, we've got some stuff finally in the bag, which is pretty great. And yeah, we're gonna start digging out, and I might build a couple of more templates, because this one is just for digging. There will probably be one for building walls as well, because I want to I'm gonna build a pillar up a little bit up in the sky, as well as build it a little bit up on the side here with like a too thick wall. So we have like a defensive outer wall, which is like a couple of things high. We can set up some fortifications, that kind of stuff. Move inside of the walls. Then we're gonna have a little bit of a tower coming up, of course, because we want to be able to. People need to be seeing far and wide. And there's in the middle of nowhere, there's this big wall within a tower, and then that just goes deep into the ground. Like a pillar. It is called the Pillar Fortress for a reason. But yeah, we are finally striking down into the earth for once, instead of just, removing the top bits. And yeah, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. Very good thing. I hope that my dwarves soon can be a little bit more happy about everything. So the top layer is gonna, really expensive. Gonna be really expensive. The top layer is gonna need to be entirely floored, which is gonna take an ass ton of time. Because I might let it stay for now and build like a smaller fortress. I still need to design the inner workings, like how we're gonna do the stairing and that kind of stuff. But at least we can start digging now, which is, I think, a good thing. Because holy hell, it took us a long time. And what also needs to happen is you can see we're digging in a little bit of dirt here. This dirt is gonna get replaced by walls, which is going to be a little bit of work that needs to be done, because I want to, like I said, I want a smooth inner pillar. So it's important that that is done that way. But look, we have dug the first channel of the Pillar Gorge Fortress, and it's going to be beautiful once it's done. And I'm going to build the bridge, which is going to retract that way. Gonna be a nice wide bridge like this. Fall out a little bit further like that. Let's see, and we'll do it like this, because I think I'll have a 3 wide wall surrounding the entire fortress, which is gonna be a little bit funky. Do I want to build that first? Maybe. Maybe I want a little bit of it, just so I have a feeling of how this is gonna look. So just this is a little bit of the piece of the outer wall. That's staircases. That's definitely not what I want. We'll just see wall. Really should probably designate this at some point as well. And there we go. That's the inner bit. Now, like this is the problem when working with circles. Let me see. I think I'm gonna just do this manually, like this. Something like this. That is 4 here. So I don't want the walls to be. I hate the. Besides, you cannot do a wall like this because they can pass through the little gap here. So this is going to be a little bit different in that regard. And then we'll just do one here. Ooh. There and there. Definitely not very difficult for me to do this shit. Okay, and then I need some floors done, because I don't want this to be we'll just use the granite, whatever it is. Apparently it's the closest thing by. And then we'll start with this. And I'll figure out the bridge designation, which will end up here. So we can raise it. But at least it gives everybody something to do. So we've got 4 idlers, okay. Not the worst. Sleep a little bit. Should be fine food, that kind of stuff. And get this all done. This is the point where I, in my personal playthroughs, I actually tend to activate Teledwarf to speed up the process. Teledwarf just makes the entire process of building these kinds of fortifications so much faster. So it's just a bitch. You can just actually show it off how it works. Let's see. Plugin. What is it called again? It is Teledwarf, right? Fast Dwarf. Right, sorry. Fast Dwarf 1. See, look at that. They just instantly teleport everywhere. And we suspended a little bit of construction, so we do that. I keep suspending this one because of the material problem. See, that's how fast your construction can go. And this is really useful if you... so fast makes them move fast. Teleport allows them to teleport. So basically, it's... so it's called fast work, but it has teleportation in there. So then we need to do the next bit. Just gonna do this real fast, and so we can move on to the next bit. I want to floor this up. It's blocked. I think this will do. Go one wider. Can I even get this wide? No, this is fine actually. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go one wider. A little bit long, as in this is the like better quality floors, that kind of stuff. Granite, and I'm actually going to reactivate fast warp again because I don't really feel like I want to wait for 4 hours to get this done. So look at that, look at them build, look at them build. See, that is the fastest way you can build everything in DF. So now we need to build the bridge, retracting. We can get a couple of statues on the sides of the bridge eventually. So 2 over on both sides, there we go. It races that way. And it will be built from a granite. We need 21, crap. We need more granite. So I can do that later, I guess. I guess this wall is granite, right? Yeah. So why don't I designate a part of this wall to just get removed, so my dwarves still get something to do. Nothing wrong with a little bit of island, besides it's winter, so they don't really like working outside. But we've got 21 granite. Okay. Build. Let's floor a bridge, raising that way. Let's see. 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Go. A granite bridge is being built. There we go. Right. Now there's some other work that still needs to be done. This requires also a little bit of planning, because every couple of layers or so we need to. So my miners need to get up and down, so I need to build like a staircase system that they can work. And the walls need to be smoothed on the inside as well. So this is a very long-term project. So yeah. So this is. So that said, there's a lot of work left to be done. And this is also why the smoothing job is going to be a lot more important later on. Just gotta wait for this. It's winter, so they don't really like working right now. So what we can do is remove this, and I hate that I need to do this, but this is something I need to do. So let's start with this one here, and I'm not gonna do all of them. And also at the same time. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Okay, so let's just dig this up. This is really annoying that I have to do this, but whatever. It has to get done. Now you can see, by the way, a perfect example of the fact that they can cross through diagonal tiles. Siltstone will do. Siltstone. I have to wait for that last wall, though. It's gonna wait for that wall to be built. Probably should do fast warping it. Let's fast warp this thing because it's gonna otherwise take like literally ages. Teledwarp technically because they're teleporting like fuckers. There we go. Build chassis wall. Get this one in. Okay, now we need to D. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3. There you go. Actually, I need a little bit more. I need to get this one in as well. Okay, on pause. So, real fast digging. Shit, now I don't really know what I get to put in anymore. Crap. Think something like this. Think something like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so yeah, this is where I can no longer reach it, I believe. Can? Nope. Yep, okay, so D, E, N, D, N. To move this one. And wall. Siltstone there. And somebody got to remove that. So they can stand there, it just cannot build, which is a little bit annoying. So we should pick it up. There we go. B, C. B, damn it. C, wall. Now we can do this one and this one. That should be mimicked. Looks a little bit weird right now, but because you can see the insides here, it's a little bit annoying. Let's unpause, otherwise the game won't progress. Okay, so that is the first bit. Once we start smoothing this bit here, it will all make a little bit more sense. I don't want to mass smooth, so I also want to build a macro, I guess, that does the smoothing of the inner wall, so I don't have to actually do that, like this. It's just gonna take a lot of effort, and I don't care for the entire thing to be smooth. That's the problem. Oh, is this also fucking hell? Wall needs to go. So yeah, it's a lot of work to do things like this, and I'm probably gonna off-screen a lot more of this series and just do like sporadic updates after a while, because especially stuff like this is just taking an ass ton of time, and I probably need to edit some of the macros that I made, because this is just the digging, and then I want a smoother in there as well. I'll do a little bit of manual work that will stay that way, because like what needs to happen for one is okay, so there we go. At some point you need to build a build Shift C downstairs. I'll build like in this corner here, and yeah, an up downstairs. Figure out where I built this. And then eventually, after you reach a point, you remove that entire chain. But yeah, now that guy's smoothing. It didn't smooth actually everything inside. So let's just remove this as a miners, and then we'll build a couple of walls in there. Problem now is I'm now getting lazy because I have been fast working for a while. And so what is your problem? Nobody wants to go inside anymore for some reason. But you might be protesting for some reason. Did you? Force suspended construction of a wall has slipped into a depression. Zoom. Ah, that's this guy. Yeah, nice for staying outside then, buddy. There we go. See, now the room's a little bit nicer. And still, I will still smooth this. I might have accidentally cancelled this designation when I was experimenting with the macro. See the bridge now being constructed. I don't really know how you can get rid of the depression for a miner. And we got ourselves a bridge. So when the fortress is a little better prepared, we yeah. Rock crafts. I don't really want to do the rock crafts right now. It's something I probably need to do. But see now this guy's smoothing up. When the smoothing goes fast after a while. So that's, you know, a small advantage that we have. But with the stairs built, we can actually start removing the ramps. Luckily, we don't have to smooth the entire canyon. We're only smoothing the inside, which is technically the fortress side of the canyon. So yeah, look at that. I really love always when you use teledwarfs, because the dwarfs no longer move. You can just see that the instantly the thing just go. I think the dwarves are getting unhappy for a couple of reasons. I don't know really why. We have enough plants, enough foods. I think they just want some stuff. Because they've been working outside for a fuck ton of time. Especially my miners. And I was kind of hoping that they would... did I make this into a dining hall? This is the meeting hall as well, yeah. So that now they wait, at least they wait inside. Okay, that should be an improvement. And maybe I should just ask my guy to... a couple of statues maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. This should become a... okay, more resting places here. So now people... Nah, okay, everybody now tends to wait inside, which is probably a good thing, probably something I should have done earlier. We just still have some pissy moods right now, which it's gonna take a while for them to fix. Okay, the statues are already done. Jesus. I think this fast dwarf also makes them work a lot faster. There we go, a couple of statues in here. Should improve the masterpiece siltstone statue of the harpies. Well, you know, we got a good start. I think the dwarves just need to throw themselves a little bit of a party. How are we on drinks? We got drinks, we got seeds, we got food in stores. I think I just gotta brew a couple more drinks. They might actually go through this like instantly. Okay, so that they don't do the jobs real fast. Okay. See, this is at least the start of what I meant. So the middle central pillar will become a beautiful little fortress. I don't know why my smoothing guy is no longer doing his job, but whatever. Oh, he went inside. Okay. Okay, he's now smoothing the tomb, which is gonna be the resting place, burial tomb of all my dwarves from this point forward, until, you know, we can actually do something about it. So we're even gonna engrave this. I want it to be a beautiful place. I'm not gonna engrave the dining hall, because that's probably gonna lead to trouble once you start removing the engravements. The weather has cleared, so we got a couple of guys being unhappy. Why are they unhappy? What's the problem? Depressed, stressed. Why are you stressed? Great deal of stress. He's interested in a near fine seed. Why are you under stress? Bitter after an argument. Interested in fine seed. Dejected. Caught in a snowstorm. But satisfied. Self-pity after leading an unexcited life for so long. I felt self-pity of being unable to practice a craft for too long. I was embarrassed. Okay, so they want to just do things. They're bored. I never really had this problem before. Yeah, that's winter for you. Winter sucks. Who are you exactly? No. It's my planter. So Delar Fishington. Let's read up on him. He is a farmer. He's also a tanner. And a beekeeper. Let's enable hauling for all of them. There's not much hauling to be done right now. Also gotta disable the teledwarf. Commit. So I actually got some jobs, but most of my jobs are now currently outside, which is a little bit annoying. Hey, if they want to do something, dump all of this. That's all I need actually to be done. But I don't feel like it, man. Maybe they're organizing a party right now. I don't think so. But they don't really seem to. Let's see what's going on. 14 idlers. Ah, crap. Okay. No job. Detail walls. Make play believe. Sleeping. Apparently to them, they don't have any work right now. I've got a dumping job, didn't I? So I got a nice tool, at least. Okay. Let's see, my blacksmith, get him some work, I guess. Some more charcoal. I'm never gonna have too much charcoal. I'm a carpenter, I need a couple more bins anyway. Mason's workshop. Actually, let me read up something. Stone crafting is going to be disabled on you because you need to be smoothing, so we can get some repeated stone crafts going. Add new task. Rog, mug, repeat. So let's get some of these guys to get some jobs again. Are they going or are they sticking around? I need to really disable the fast dwarf now, otherwise they're going to be out of work way too fast. Stop teleporting. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's start moving again. Good. Don't know what they're doing exactly right now, but at least they start moving again. At least some of them do. Now, what I might be able to do is to... can I, let's see, manager, you, no jobs. It's military, but I just did jobs. Manager, I wish I could set detailing on a priority. I actually have to take a look at that, because then everybody is smoother, but only if you're like a legendary stone detailer, you're allowed to do any engraving. It doesn't really matter. I think stone smoothing can become a standard job of like literally everybody. So let's see. I want to do a couple of things with miners. That's fine. Actually, I think everybody should have stone detailing. There we go. Commit. Because then my miners can do their jobs a lot faster. Everybody is committed to it. Are we done down here below? I think we are. Yeah, okay, so move this thing here, Alt D. There we go. And I believe this should work with the up-down stairs as well. So there we go. We are one layer deeper. I'll designate the rest of it a bit later. Okay, let's not let my miners do this. Did I lose one of my miners? Yeah. Yeah, I did. One of them has sunk into depression. I kind of have to take a look at that. It looks at all of my guys that are mostly go a lot outside are not really happy. There's some other shit here. There we go. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna accidental down dig there, I guess. And miner is back in business. Alright. And we're digging another layer down. Cool. Let's see. I can't make any steel, right? No, I can't. Platinum ore. That'll repeat. Hell yeah. Got some platinum statues going. That should look impressive. Also, still need to dig down this fucking mountain. I think we're gonna do that after he dug out the ring. So my depressed miner is basically no longer has a job. So I'll just get this gal as a new miner in. There we go. So we got a new miner. That should at least start speeding up the process a little bit. However, she has no experience, so that is a thing. Yeah, I got a lot of guys on non-active right now, but... Shit. What are the keys of everything? Let's see. DF, room overview, room quality. Can I say... room, yeah, there's a menu which you can go to look at the room. Internal source queues. Let's see. Room value. Room quality. R, shift R. Oh, we've got a seasonal change. We've got spring. Hopefully the dwarves get a little bit happier in spring. I doubt it, but with that, I'm actually going to end the episode, and I want to thank you guys for watching. When we'll come back, I'll be being progressed a little bit, and I'll just basically do little update videos. I think that's got to be the ideal way to play this. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.